How's it going, fellow traders? Magic Trader here, and this is the CFTC report for the data that was collected on December 8th, 2020. Let's take a look at what we have here. So the institutions drop price down into an area of demand, and what do we see? They increase longs. Are we surprised by that? Not in the least. Why? Because price has dropped into demand. What happens when price drops into demand? They fill in long orders from 324 to 338. We also see a slight increase in the shorts from 64 to 69, but we can clearly see that the more aggressive position is long positions. Okay, very aggressive, 338. So now there's a very good chance we're going to see them continue to build long positions, and price is going to go up like this. Now, I've mentioned in the observation journals exactly what we need to be watching for the long trade signal, so we will be watching for that. Let's go over to oil. What do we see? Price was consolidating here, and as that was taking place, they closed some of their long positions from 677 to 671, and they also closed some of their shorts from 160 to 156. So them reducing both size, both long and short positions, keeps long exposure at 81%. Now, as you can see, price dropped and then started heading higher. This is exactly as we had forecasted in their Rougeau reports and in the journals. So we do expect more upside over time to play out. So we'll see what they do with their positions. Eventually this will be a really good short. Now the dollar dropped, contacted some demand. As it was dropping, what did they do? They increased shorts. Are we surprised by that? No, because this is what is required to drop price. Increasing shorts, so that's what they did. 22, 26, now we're at 29. Okay, now remember, we have this. Long positions are very cooled off. They're starting to build a strong short exposure. 56% of their overall position is geared to the short side because they have so many still long. Even though they're cooled off, there's a lot of positions there. If they start closing off those long positions, it's going to allow this to open up, because look at the total size, 52. Look at the all-time high of total size, 124,000. So there's a lot of room for them to continue adding short to fuel a bigger move to the downside, and over time we do expect that will take place. Now we have the Aussie. Aussie's been very strong to the upside, and as price was consolidating here, they increased longs from 45 to 50,000, and they also increased their shorts. Now we're going to see a common theme here, where price is approaching areas where we believe we will see a reversal, and as they're doing that, they're starting to accumulate a position that would help facilitate a larger reversal. So we're starting to see a little bit of a sign of in that. Okay, but you do have to also remember, we've gone from neutral territory to bearish. It needs to pick up a little bit more. If it starts to get into more of this territory, definitely there's going to be a turnover, and we are expecting a turnover at some point. US CAD, this one, it's clear for a bigger move to the downside, and we are looking for shorts. If you take a look at the long positions, they increased them from 49 to 55. So this was as price was dropping. Now remember what I was saying with the Aussie, that they could be opening up positions on the opposing side in preparation for a reversal. We also see an increase from 28 to 34 as price was dropping, so that is what was used to propel price to the downside. Coloration of the cells still neutral, so there could be a push up like this and then eventually a spill over like that, and then we'll start to see more bearish sentiment begin to form here. Next we have the US Swiss franc. This one's clear for a drop as well. Same situation as US CAD, but as price was dropping here, they closed their shorts. So this is interesting dynamic. It's a little bit different than what we were seeing with the other pair. So why are they closing shorts? Are they closing shorts in preparation for a move up? It's potentially the reason why. We don't know 100%. We have to wait and see, but definitely shorts are the way to go with this pair. Euro US dollar contacted supply. Now we are seeing the reaction from it. But as price was rallying up, what did they do? Increase long positions. Are we surprised? Again, no, we're not. Not surprised at all. The sentiment is bullish. It became a little bit less so here, but it's starting to creep back into being more so over here. We are expecting more upside on this pair. Okay, let's take a look now at the pound US dollar. Longs are starting to get aggressive. Shorts are cooled off as price was contacting supply. Why is that? Probably because there's not going to be much more downside. Okay, this area of supply has been contacted many times. With each contact, it gets weaker and weaker. So we are over time expecting a move to the upside, and we can see that the sentiment here is starting to become bullish. It's good. All we need is for this to continue in the positive direction. US dollar Japanese yen, we see that shorts are aggressive, longs are cooled off. The sentiment is bearish. We do have obstacles to break through, and that's why it's taking long, but eventually we do expect more downside over time. Last is Kiwi. Price rallied up and increasing in longs. So, of course, price is going to rally up. The large banks are increasing longs. That's what causes price to move up. At the same time, you can see that they're starting to accumulate a little bit more presence in shorts. Down here, they used to be bearish, more neutral. And even though this has continued to build in net positions to the positive side, we're seeing sentiment is still holding somewhat neutral. So we could see it spill over and then a continuation, or it could just continue higher. It's hard to say at this point because of where price is. Okay, so that's it. That's your CFTC report for the data that was recorded December 8th, 2020. If you have any questions, you can reach us at www.whiteoakfx.com. Thanks, and have yourself a great week. Take care.